That's the problem with freedom. People say, I didn't know there was a problem with freedom. I said, yeah, the problem with freedom is with freedom, you have the freedom to advocate against freedom. It's its own arch nemesis. But everything else y'all did tonight, wrong, wrong, wrong.
Okay.
More
Larry Downs Jr.
Finally. I'm only gonna need about 15, 18 minutes.
Tell you what, I'll give you 3.
That's all I need. Just,
I'm gonna tell you like it is. You get 3.
oh, come on now. All right. Dissolving Illusions. If I was y'all, I would get this book. It's got plenty in there about your favorite corporate chemical injections that they have conditioned your brains to think you need. Also, 9/11, you know, a lot of innocent people died on that day. It's terrible how it all went down, and I feel for the families that still have to think about that to this day. However, y'all know that was an inside job. 3 buildings cannot collapse in their own footprint. It's just, it's an engineering impossibility. Building 7, never got a plane. So anyways, we've been lied to. We've been lied to, JFK, all of it. And that's not, you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, you know. It's only 14 days to flatten the curve. It's only 1 mask. No, 2. 2's better than 1. So anyways, with the, you know, with the Sanger Theater being city-owned, and you know, these people wanting to, which I disagree with their lifestyle, I disagree with their, you know, with their ideology. You know, the family unit is the best thing. That's all there is to it. A man, woman, wife, husband, children. You're going to have the best society ever. But when you start manipulating the brains of little children and you inject them with corporate chemical injections, it's going to mess up their hormones, their immune system. It's going to wreck it all. Lower their testosterone. They'll think they're women. That's what's going on. That's what's went on. However, as long as we're not funding them, as long as we're not funding this, as long as they are paying full price like anybody else would, that's the problem with freedom. You can't have freedom without freedom. See, that's the problem. I have to stand on my Constitution, on my principles, on my God-given rights. I have to stand on them. I can't tell other people what to do. I can tell them I disagree with them, but I love everything all these people said, but I'm not that guy. I can't be that guy. If they're going to go and do this, I get the opportunity to go down there and take my video camera and do some interviews with them. Maybe I can change a mind or 2. It's the same way with homeless people when y'all try to run them off. I like to talk to them too. So, you know, you got no choice. That's the problem with freedom. People say, I didn't know there was a problem with freedom. I said, yeah, the problem with freedom is with freedom, you have the freedom to advocate against freedom. It's its own arch nemesis. But everything else y'all did tonight, wrong, wrong, wrong. More unlimited government. You know, that's the natural state of government, is to expand and liberty to contract. Y'all stop doing it. Just stop it.
Thank you, Mr. Downs. All right, Council, I'm sorry, Sherry Myers.